are missing seeing our friends every day. We miss everybody, don't we? Yep. But it is kind of cool to get to see everybody on phones and on computers.
Yeah, I like to talk to my friends on Zoom.
Yeah, that's kind of fun too. We've been doing all kinds of new things since we've been home for a while, haven't we? Yep, trying new things, getting to experience new things. And today, look where we are, Corky. We're on the farm.
I love to come to the farm.
I know. And look, Corky, did you see our friend Billy out there? Billy is a baby cow. Billy is a calf. That's what a baby cow is called. And that's his mommy out there in the field with him. He's resting because it's still kind of early in the morning for him, and it's kind of a rainy day for us here today. So Billy's just out there chilling right now. But our stories and our songs and everything today are about the farm and about cows. That's going to be fun, isn't it?
Yeah, look, Miss Lana. I brought some feed to feed the cows, a special treat.
Did you give Billy some?
I gave Billy some earlier.
Well, that's very cool, Corky. Are you going to give the other cows some treats? There's some other baby cows in the other field.
Yeah, I can't wait to go give them a treat. Okay. Can I go now? Can I?
I guess so, Corky. You can go give the other cows a treat while I tell everybody the story that we picked out, okay?
Okay. Bye, friends.
Bye, Corky. Have fun. All right, friends. Well, first, I wanted to sing a song with you, and it's a song I bet that you already know. It's called Old MacDonald. And we get to practice some of our animal noises in this song. I bet you know the different noises that farm animals make. So make sure you sing along with me and say the animal noises with me. And I hope your grown-ups that are watching with you will sing and say the animal noises with you too. Because when they have fun and act silly, it gives you permission to have fun and act silly. And then we just all get to have a fun time together. So, are you ready? Here we go. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm there was a cow, E-I-E-I-O. With a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there. Here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. That was great! I think I could hear you mooing all the way from here. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a donkey, E-I-E-I-O. With a hee-haw here and a hee-haw there. Here a hee, there a haw, everywhere a hee-haw. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a dog, E-I-E-I-O. With a arf, arf here and a arf, arf there. Here an arf, there an arf, everywhere an arf, arf. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Good job, guys. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a cat, E-I-E-I-O. With a meow meow here and a meow meow there. Here a meow, there a meow, everywhere a meow meow. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a rooster, E-I-E-I-O. With a cock-a-doodle-doo here and a cock-a-doodle-doo there. Here a cock-a-doodle-doo, there a cock-a-doodle-doo, everywhere a cock-a-doodle-doo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Hey guys, can you think of any other animals that live on the farm? Oh, I think I heard somebody say goat. That's a good one. Let's do goat. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a goat, E-I-E-I-O. With a Here am I, there am I, everywhere my old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. Can you think of any other animals? Oh, that's a good one. Somebody said duck. Old MacDonald had a duck. E-I-E-I-O. And on his... Oh, I messed the song up, friends. Oh, my goodness. You're so silly, too. We all make mistakes sometimes. We'll try that part again. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a duck. E-I-E-I-O. With a quack, quack here and a quack, quack there. Here a quack, there a quack, everywhere a quack, quack. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. One more. Let's see. What animal did we forget? I know some of my friends have horses. Let's do horses. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a horse. E-I-E-I-O. With a neigh-neigh here and a neigh-neigh there. Here a neigh, there a neigh, everywhere a neigh-neigh. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. Good job, friends. Thank you so much for singing that song with me today. You know what? Messing up is okay, because that's how we learn sometimes, right? We make mistakes and we learn how to do things better the next time, or sometimes we make mistakes and we just laugh about it and try again. So it's always good when we make mistakes, we just say, well, I'm going to give it a shot again and keep trying, because that's how we get better at things. All right, I have a story to share with you today. And this is an old story. It's over 400 years old. It was written by Hans Christian Andersen so long ago. And this story is called The Musicians of Bremen. Or sometimes people call it the Brementown Musicians. But I'm going to share that story with you today. Our story starts in the countryside. And there was a donkey. And the donkey was very sad because he was getting older and he couldn't pull as well as he used to when he was young. And so he had heard his master say that he was going to get rid of him. And he thought, oh no, I can do something better than this. I'm going to run away. And you know what? People have always told me that I have a beautiful singing voice. So I'm going to go to the town of Bremen and be their town musician. That's what I'll do. That's a good idea. So off he went, practicing his singing. And do you remember what the donkey says? Say it with me. Hee-haw, hee-haw, hee-haw. Well, the donkey went along practicing his singing and going toward Bremen when he came across a very sad-looking cow. And he said, "Cow, why are you so sad?" The cow said, "Oh, I used to give milk, but I don't give as much milk as I used to anymore, and my mistress said she's going to get rid of me. Oh, I don't know what to do, so I ran away." Well, the donkey said, "You know what, cow? I bet you have a beautiful singing voice too. Why don't you come to the town of Bremen with me, and we'll be the town musicians?" So the cow thought that was a good idea, so off they went, practicing their singing together. And the donkey said, "Hee-haw, hee-haw." And the cow said, "Moo, moo." And off they went toward the town of Bremen. Well, soon they came across a lonely, sad-looking dog. And the donkey said, "What's the matter, dog?" Dog said, "Oh, I used to hunt with my master, but I'm getting older, and I just can't keep up with those foxes anymore. So I heard my master say that he's getting rid of me. Oh, so I ran away." Well, the donkey said, "I bet that you can sing pretty well too, dog. Would you like to come to Bremen with us and be the town musicians?" Well, the dog thought that sounded much better than just running away on his own, so he said yes, he'd go with them. So the donkey practiced his singing with a hee-haw, hee-haw. And the cow practiced her singing with a moo. And the dog practiced his singing too with a arf, 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 arf. Well, they kept going, practicing their singing the whole way, and soon they found a lonely, sad-looking cat. And the donkey said, "What's the matter, cat?" And the cat said, "Meow, I used to hunt mice for my mistress, but I'm getting older and I just can't catch the mice as well as I used to, so I heard her say she's going to get rid of me, so I ran away." Well, the donkey said, "I know that cats can sing very well, so why don't you join us all? We're going to Bremen to be the town musicians there." Well, Cat thought that sounded like a good idea, so he joined the other animals, and off they went, practicing their singing. And the donkey said, "Hee-haw, hee-haw." And the cow sang, "Moo." And the dog sang, "Arf, arf, arf." And the cat sang, "Meow, meow." Well, they went more along the road, and soon they came upon a rooster. And the rooster was just crowing his head off, crowing, 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 left and right. And the donkey said, "Rooster, why are you crowing so much? It's the middle of the day." The rooster said, "Oh, I heard my master say that he's getting a new rooster and that he's going to get rid of me, so I'm crowing as much as I can on this last day before I run away." Well, the donkey said, "You don't have to run away on your own. Come with us. Your cockle-doodle-doing sounds wonderful, and it would make an excellent addition to our musician band. We're going to be the town musicians in Bremen." Well, the rooster thought that was an excellent idea, so off they went all together, all practicing their singing. The donkey singing, "Hee-haw, hee-haw." The cow singing, "Moo." The dog singing, "Arf, arf, arf." The cat singing, "Meow, meow." And of course, the rooster singing, "Cock-a-doodle-doo, cock-a-doodle-doo." Well, they kept on like that, and they walked for the rest of the day. And soon, they were getting very tired. And the donkey's hee-hawing started to sound more like this. Hee-haw, hee-haw. And the cow's mooing started to sound like this. Moo, moo. And the dog's barking wasn't as excited anymore. It was more like, "Arf, arf." And the cat's meowing even started to sound kind of tired. Meow. And the rooster, even his cockle-doodle-doing started to sound very tired. Cock-a-doodle-doo. So they knew that they needed to find a place to rest. The donkey saw a tree off in the distance, and they decided, well, I guess we'll go and lay down under that tree to get some rest tonight. And so, as roosters like to get up high when they sleep, the rooster got up in the very top of the tree. They were all going to get settled under the tree to sleep that night, but the rooster saw something in the distance. He saw a light, and he said, "Arr, arr, 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 I see a light in the distance. It must be a house. Let's go see if we can find something to eat and a place to sleep there, where at least we'll be dry and more comfortable than under this tree." So the animals thought this was a good idea. So they traveled on until they saw it was a house, and there was a light on inside. Well, the donkey went first, and he went up, and he tried to look in the window, and he said, "Oh, there are people in this house." And do you know what he saw in the house? Let's see. The donkey told his friends, "There are people in the house. There are 2 robbers in the house, and they're having a feast, and they have all of their loot that they stole on the table with them. They must be celebrating. But oh, it does look so warm and toasty in the house, and oh, that food does look good." Well, the animals all wanted to see for themselves what was in the window. So the cow crawled up on the donkey's back. the dog crawled up on the cow's back, the cat crawled up on the dog's back, and the rooster crawled up on the cat's back, and they were all trying to see in the window. They wanted to see for themselves. Well, if you've ever tried to ride on someone's back, you know that it's not very easy sometimes. So the cow, she wasn't even turned the right way, so she kept stomping on the donkey's back, and that was making him wiggle, and that made the dog have a hard time staying still because the cow was moving around, and then the cat was trying to hold on, and so he was digging his claws into the dog's back, and the rooster was flapping this way and that, trying to stay on the cat's back, and they wobbled until finally the whole window came in, and they crashed through the window into the house with the robbers. Well, the robbers did not know what in the world was going on. There was such a racket with all of these animal noises. All they saw was a huge creature with many legs and many eyes crash through their window, making a horrible racket. So they screamed, "Ah!" and "Oh!" and they ran away as quickly as they could. "Get out of here! Let's get out of here!" Well, the animals, seeing that the robbers were gone and there was all that delicious food on the table with no one to eat it, and there was a warm fire in the fireplace with no one to enjoy it, they decided that they would go in the house and that they would go to sleep. And they did. The donkey found a nice place to sleep on the floor in the corner. The dog found a nice place to sleep next to the door. The cat found a nice place to sleep next to the fireplace. The cow found a nice place to sleep on the bed. And the roosters, you know, they like to sleep up high. So the rooster got up in the rafters and he went to sleep way up high. Well, later that night, the robbers were thinking about it, and they said, "I'm not even sure what we saw. What could that even have been in our house? We might not have needed to be so scared. And we left our loot behind. We need to go back and get it." So the robbers decided to go sneak back in the house. So the first robber looked in the window and he said, I don't see anything. So he crept into the door, but inside the fire was out, so it was pitch black now. He crept in the door and he stepped on the dog's tail, and the dog reached around and bit his leg, and then he's hopping away. He landed on the cow and she gave him a butt with her head. Ow! And then he ran into the donkey gave him a kick with his hind legs. Ow! And then he stepped on the cat's tail, who scratched him, and then the rooster in all of this time was woken up and flew down from the rafters and was beating his wings about his head. Ow! 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 So that robber ran out screaming, "It is a monster! It is a monster! There was a witch that scratched me and a monster that hit me, and there's somebody in there with a knife that hit my leg, and there's a banshee running around yelling, 'We gotta get out of here! Get out of here!'" And so they ran away and never came back. Well, the next day, the animals woke up and they decided that this house was a very nice place. They decided they didn't want to go to the town of Bremen anymore. They could all live in this house together and make music together and be very comfortable and happy. And they did. They made beautiful music together. The donkey with his hee-haw, hee-haw. The cow with her moo. The dog with his arf, arf, arf. The cat with her meow. And the rooster with his cock-a-doodle. All making music as the musicians of Bremen. The end. Well, friends, you know, there really is a town of Bremen in the country called Germany. And this story is actually quite famous there. There's even a statue there that shows the animals all standing on their backs to look in the robber's window. But I will tell you a secret. family to feel left out. So if you like that story, you can look up the musicians of Bremen, and you can look at a picture of the real statue that's in Germany. Or maybe one day if you get to go to Germany, you can see it for yourself. It's a pretty cool story. Oh, I wanted to show too your grown-ups, if you like making this story box, all this is a big inside-out cereal box. And I just made the scenes on the sides. You could even cut up one of your coloring books and use that and cut out the characters, or just draw the characters yourself, and you could tell any story you want like that. That would be a super fun thing to do one day with your grown-ups or with your brothers and sisters. Well, I have another thing I wanted to share with you today. I have some very interesting cows that I brought with me. These are not normal cows. I kind of wish they were, though. And they have a rhyme to go with them, and it goes like this. I've never seen a purple cow. Oh, I wish I could have seen one. But I will tell you anyhow, I'd rather see than be one. Have you ever seen a purple cow? I brought one today. There's my purple cow. I wonder if she makes grape-flavored milk. That would be yummy. Let's try a different color. I've never seen an orange cow. I wish I could have seen one. But I think that anyhow, I'd rather see than be one. I see the orange cow. Now I have 2 cows, and an orange one now. Let's see. What color will we see next? I've never seen a blue cow. I really wish to see one, but I can tell you anyhow, I'd rather see than be one. I have a blue cow. Now I have 1, 2, 3 cows. Let's see what color's next. I've never seen a green cow. I really wish to see one, but I can tell you anyhow, I'd rather see than be one. There's the green cow. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 cows. Let's see who's next. I've never seen a yellow cow. I really wish to see one, but I tell you anyhow, I'd rather see than be one. Here's the yellow cow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cows. That's a lot of really pretty cows. Let's see who's next. I've never seen a pink cow. I really wish to see one, but I will tell you anyhow, I'd rather see than be one. There's the pink cow. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cows. That's pretty cool. Let's see if we've got another one. Red cow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cows. Wow, and it's like a rainbow of cows. Let's see. You know what, friends? When we point to cows like this while we're counting them, that helps us to learn one-to-one correlation. That's an important pre-math skill for our friends who are going to go to school here in a few years. So that's something we can do to help people learn how to count in one-to-one correlation. So these are my rainbow cows. And I have 7 cows. So let's see, what if the green cow, she's going to go inside. She's going to go get some feed from the trough. So I had 7, and I took one away. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cows. 6 cows. Let's see, who wants some lunch now? I think the pink cow looks hungry. The pink cow's gonna go inside and get some lunch. So I had 6 cows, and I took one away. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cows. Awesome. Who's hungry now? Me, says the purple cow. Okay, purple cow, go get you some feed in the trough. I had 5 cows. I took one away. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 cows. Who's hungry now? My turn, my turn, my turn, says the yellow cow. All right, go get your food. They're so patient waiting their turn like that. I had 4 cows. I took one away. Now I have 1, 2, 3 cows. Whose turn is it now? It's my turn, says the orange cow. Okay, go get your food. I had 3 cows. I took one away. Now I have 1, 2 cows left. Whose turn is it now? Me, says the red cow. All right, go get your food, red cow. I had 2 cows. I took one away. Now I have 1 blue cow left. Are you ready for your lunch too? I am. Okay, blue cow, you can go get your lunch now too. I had 1 cow. I took it away. Now I have 0 cows left because they're all eating their lunch. Thank you guys for counting with me. If you liked my story about cows and you liked the song about cows, maybe you would like to get on Hoopla with your grown-ups and look up some more books that you could read on your computer about cows. I know a lot of you like that song, Old MacDonald Had a Farm, and a lot of you like our friend Pete the Cat. This book, Pete the Cat's Old MacDonald Had a Farm, is available on Hoopla. You can look for it and check it out for free with your library card. That's pretty cool. Another nice story that's on Hoopla is called Buttercup's Lovely Day. This is a picture book and it has rhyming text, and it's a sweet story about what Buttercup does in one of her days. It's a very fun story to read with your grown-ups, and this is on Hoopla too. Maybe you'd like to learn more about cows. Maybe you'd like to learn more about a calf like Billy. Oh, Billy's up there getting milk from his mommy. Can you see him? Baby cows drink milk from their mommies. That's how they get big and strong. So if you want to know more about baby calves like Billy, you could read this book called Meet a Baby Cow, and it's by Buffy Silverman. And this has lots of information and photographs that tell you all kinds of cool things about baby cows. And it's on Hoopla too. Maybe you want to know some really interesting facts about cows. Like, did you know that cows don't live in trees? We probably knew that, huh? But that's the name of this book, Cows Don't Live in Trees by Clara McCarroll. And this book is written for kids to read in grades 1 through 3. But even if you're younger than that, your grown-ups or maybe your older sisters or brothers could read through this book with you. Or you could just look at the pictures and think about what it shows in those pictures if you want to learn some more interesting facts about cows. So that's on Hoopla too. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed being on the farm with me today. And our cow friends were over there. They're eating hay. They're kind of like our cows that we counted, huh? They were ready for their lunch. Even Billy's out there getting his lunch. Well, but I'm glad that you got to join me today and learn about cows and sing and listen to stories and do so many fun things. So if you know my goodbye song, you can stand up and do it with me. And if you've never heard this goodbye song before, I bet you'll catch on pretty quick. Just do what I do. Here we go. Wave high, wave low. I think it's time I gotta go. Wave your hair, even if you don't have very much. Wave your ears, wave your belly, wave your rear, wave your chin, wave your eyes.